Welcome back to Equine Helper. I'm sitting in my truck right now because it is a little cold outside and a little windy, but that will not stop the events of today. So in my last video, I was getting on Ruach for the first time in a little bit. Today, we're actually taking him out by himself for the first time. We're just going to go to a nearby park, literally like 3 miles down the road, and use the arena there, but Tucker is not coming with us. So that is a big thing for Ruach. He has gone many different places in America, but he has always had Tucker with him. So today he's going to spread his wings a little bit. We're going to see just how he is. I'm going to work him on the ground and everything. And if I feel like he's feeling comfortable, I will get on and ride. So right now we got to hook up. We got to go get the boy and then we will head out. Am I stupid for taking a young horse out on a windy day like this? Maybe. I don't want to be a fair weather rider, but it's tough because who wants to be out in bad weather? It does not make it fun. One thing I appreciate about the West is sometimes parks, like public parks, have arenas. So we've just come to a public park arena and there's even a guy out here dragging the arena for us before we go and ride. So perks. Ruach does not seem too happy by himself.
A little upset.
So we are going to get him out and just let him move around. Just hold that so he doesn't try to turn. I'm just gonna open this. Well, we'll see what happens. It's all right, Bubba. It's me. It's me. Real? Good boy. Back up. Back. Back up. Good. Back. Step. Good. Step. Good boy. He actually seems a lot better off the trailer. Hey, new place by himself. We're gonna just go and work him. Back up. Come on. And I'm gonna use movement to correct his pushiness. That's what I've realized works for him, not backing up. It's all right, buddy. I know your brother's not here to protect you. He does seem, he's definitely looky, but let's get your attention over here. Good boy. Overall, he does seem pretty relaxed. Not spooky, just wanting to see everything. Hey, let's get that head in. Bring that head in there. Thank you. Bring the head in. So right now what I'm looking for is I want him to kind of bend through his barrel, but he's putting that head to the outside to look, which is, understandable. But I want him more focused. Oh, bless. So I'm also going to just change direction. Get a bunch. Hey. And another thing I use is I kind of step towards the hind end to help that bend. Come on. Hey. Like when he really starts pulling to the outside. Good. It's good. It's good. I know, you have to always see what I'm doing. Good boy. Good boy. All right, I think I'm gonna tack up and try to get on. Even if we just walk around, there's no pressure to do anything. Better safe than sorry. I just want you to have the experience, that's all. Yeah. He relaxed quickly. Yes, you did. The thing about Ruach is horses tend to usually get nervous when they go in a new place. Ruach gets excited. Like he wants to see what's going on. So I've kind of set I wouldn't even say unrealistic goal. I would just say maybe like a pipe dream. Just something I can say, I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Now that these horses have traveled the country, I'm like, one day we're gonna travel the world. Now, when I say that, am I serious? No, I'm not serious. But if there was any horse that could do it, it would be Ruach. He is a good traveler. He does well in new places. He lives off the thrill. So we just got to get him there. Now, do I know how that would happen? No. Do I know if that's even good for horses? You know, that's going to be like, it's going to take the right horse to do that. I do really feel like he's more focused on me now. I say that and then he kind of ignored me there. Go on. But he's not so much looking around anymore. He's kind of right here with me. Good boy. Good boy. Mind yourself. Right? Oh, it's windy up here. Here. Huh? Good boy. Good boy. All right, we're just gonna walk a circle around you, Colin. You wanna go? Hold on. Let's walk. We'll start small. Circles let you control your speed. So we are gonna start with a circle. And not all the footing in this, lesson learned. Not all the footing in this arena is that great. So we're gonna stay kind of where it's soft. If y'all haven't noticed, Ruach has some type of gait. I think he may be like, well, I don't know if he is full Morgan. The more I learn about Morgans, the more I think he may just be a full Morgan. You know, because I always thought he was a draft cross because he was so stocky. But I think that's just the Morgans. And he moves like one. He has a little bit of a gait. And I don't know much about gaited horses or Morgans, so this is all just my own thoughts. So from our last video, y'all probably remember Ruach was a little sticky. He didn't want to move forward. So actually in our YouTube membership, we solved that problem, that video posted there. But basically I figured out that if I rode him out in the open first, that kind of just got his mind in the right place to be more willing to move forward. So then when we did go in the pen, he did a lot better. And so if you want to check out my YouTube membership, we just post another video each week. And it's usually just behind the scenes, more training, more troubleshooting, just some more things. Here's the thing with horses is like everyone is so quick to throw their opinion and judge. But I personally like experimenting. And so a lot of what I do with the YouTube membership is I just show my experiments with horse training. And it's a lot of fun. So you can check that out. The link is in the description. And it's another video each week. All right, he's feeling really good. Another thing we did in our membership is we were able to get a little bit of a trot out of Ruach last time. So I'm tempted to try it here. I'm just gonna keep him on a circle for now. He's still figuring it out. Like literally when I say we got a little trot out of him, we got like 4 steps. So, but it took a little bit because he was unsure. Give me trot. Trot. Oh, good. That was a good try. That's kind of what it was last time. Like he knows the cue. Like when I tell him to trot, he's like, okay, I know what you're telling me. But I think he's just trying to figure out what it feels like under saddle. That was a good little try. All right, shall we? Let's trot. Trot. Oh, so good. Can I post? Come on, keep going. Trot. Hey! Don't you dare do that. Walk on. No. Hey. All right, I'm gonna put him on a one rein stop. I'm doing this because it makes it harder for them to move. So if they are kind of doing something like that, this is gonna work them. All right. Are you good? What was that about? Let's go. Mark. Good boy. It's all right. It's all right. That was fun. So as I said, still figuring it out. We're gonna try that again. I'm actually gonna get past the place he had that little episode. Just so you know, start fresh. All right, let's try. Trot. You can do it. Trot. Yeah, that's what Colin says. He said, we are getting close to the 10 minutes. He has been working. We're out here a little bit. I'm gonna try and get the trot the other direction. I just want to do a trot again since he had that little episode, just to get one good few strides, and then I'll be done and we'll get off. Good. That took a lot of work. Off for a few strides. All right, now we're just gonna walk. She did what we wanted. Good boy. Good boy. So overall, I think he did really well here for his first time being out by himself. Of course, there were some things we had to work through. One thing I've noticed, so he went willingly into the trot the first time. The second time, he threw more of a fit, which kind of reminded me of how he was in the pen, just not wanting to move forward. And as soon as I put my leg on him, I could kind of feel him just like slink back, like he was not willing to move forward. So the next thing I'm going to do then is really work with getting him responsive to my leg. And that'll come from some groundwork and just some riding work too. So that to me is the next step, because it just makes it difficult to do anything when he doesn't respect that pressure yet. So that's our next step, buddy. If you haven't checked out our Etsy store for a while, we have new designs on there every week, and we've gotten a bunch on there recently, so be sure to check that out. The link is in the description. Here's one of our best sellers, the Wonderfully Made from Psalm 139. The link is in the description, and I'll see you in the next video.